It's Week 15 of the NFL, and we'll see Jordan Love. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Packers and the Seahawks on Sunday night.
It is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle, and we just heard it, and that means it's time for football. 3 of their last 4.
And the offense, my goodness, over 50 points in the win last weekend. When you do that, you're not going to lose very many games, maybe not any games.
The Florida Atlantic man, Greg Joseph, ready to get this one started. And off we go to wrap up this Sunday of action. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. First carry here for Ken Walker. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. Tyler Lockett inside the 20.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them.
Did he get the feed down? Yes! Touchdown! Jake Bobo. His first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. Well, it wasn't a one-play drive, but I think they'll take it. The scoring summary, 2 plays and into the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So the Packers make their way out for the first time, and it's Jordan Love that has the keys to the car here in his 5th season as a pro and 2nd as a starter.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, the other team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
Off the play fake, Love sliding out of the pocket. Short throw to Musgrave. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Throwing, Love. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A gain of 7, and they pick up the first.
Here we go.
He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. The Packers at 9-4 now on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Play action this time with Love rolling to his right. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Packers first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
Here we go.
Love. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Well, the numbers for Reed a week ago. 5 catches, a touchdown to go along with 124 yards.
I like the performances he's put up throughout the year. That's the reason he's ranked number 9 in the league in receiving yards. In a league that throws the ball around like crazy, number 9's a good number.
That's complete to Dobbs. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
On the double. Here we go. Here we go.
Love looking to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Jacobs going to try the middle. Down to the 25. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Play fake. Here's Love. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Love now. To the left side, there's the tight end, Musgrave. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. To throw now. Here's Love. He finds his man. Complete. It's Reed. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Jacobs is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Flushed out right. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Love, they go play action now. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on 4th and goal. They go with Jacobs, and he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Joseph connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Seahawks offense, led by their running back, headed out for the 2nd possession. And he's been one of the most consistent pieces of their offense all year long, no doubt. Shouldn't be much of a surprise then to see him among the league leaders in rushing here late in the season. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They are back over the 500 mark for the year. A 3-game winning streak really coming at the exact right time, Charles, to get them back into playoff contention.
And it's always a question of when do you want your football team to peak? And everyone always talks about you want to be playing your best ball going into the playoffs, but sometimes you need your best ball before that time. And this team, going into this stretch of games, they are certainly playing their best football of the year.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
I thought that was a good call. Passing situation on second down. They hit him with the draw instead and pick up nice yardage.
Yeah, because the draw, they're thinking pass when they see that initially defensively, right?
But you know, in today's NFL, most of the time on second and long, when it's a passing situation, pass rushers are out in the field and they're only thinking one thing, get to the quarterback. And oftentimes you can bypass them with a running play.
On fourth down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. This is taken at about the 14. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Now Love.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Ready. Ready.
Here's Love. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. Christian Watson, the man he was looking for. And it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. Flush to his right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. On 4th down, the Packers call on Daniel Whelan to punt. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett. This is taken at the 23. A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10.
At their own 27. Geno now to throw. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down. And he'll take this from one 47-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now it's Smith off the bootleg.
Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
On 3rd down, here's Walker. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the 1st down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away.
And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line.
Down. Set.
On play action. Love to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 14 yards, good for a Packer 1st down.
Off the option, here's Jacobs. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Looking to throw. Love. He finds his man. Complete. That's Jacobs. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Let's go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that could be the make or break difference on them.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. In their locker room, they've got a sign that says defense wins championships. And, Charles, they pointed to that this week, said that has to be us. Looking good early.
I like how you saw that because of the bold letters, right? You saw the emphasis that they place on that and what they believe in. And for them, it's every single snap. So it's not just a matter of getting to the quarterback and knocking the ball free. They're trying to read when that ball's going to come free. As soon as those hands separate to throw the ball, they want to be there and have a chance to knock it out.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Geno.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You've got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
Walker now on 1st and 10, down inside the 40.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 28. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Smith.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Now to the ground, here's Walker. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there, but how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Throwing now is Geno.
That is caught.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 13-yard line. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Walker is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll run the toss to Walker. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here we go, here we go. Here we go, sir.
Now Smith on 3rd and goal. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers. From the left half, should be a fairly easy one here. Myers' kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Here we go, set.
Throwing to start the drive. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop. But when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
Eluding the pressure right.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing. Love. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
He's going to try and go deep again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. This pass complete to Melton.
And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. Now a timeout called for by the defense as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Love to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Smith. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allow.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Noah Fant as time expires in the first half. And the Seahawks will extend their lead here just before halftime. Myers connects on the PAT, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. Oh, a good return up past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this third quarter.
Now, they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Second down, Jacobs once more.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
48 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5.
Ready?
Love. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
That second down play nets a -4.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Here we go, set, ready.
Love, this is third and goal. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still fourth down. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs with his second touchdown of the night.
And the Packers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Joseph connects on the extra point.
And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
So the completion good for 7 there, and it makes it third down and 2 yards to go.
There we go.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up fourth down. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
The Green Bay offense ready to take over.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Here we go.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, Love. That's taken in, Dontavian Wicks. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. 53 yards. And the Packers have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. They're looking to turn things around here. They've been shut down in this third quarter, and that was after a good first half offensively.
And you wonder where it all goes, and it feels like it goes away fast because it takes some time to build up good momentum, great play calling, excellent execution, and then like a blink of an eye, you're losing the game. How do you get back there again? I'm sure they've talked about it, and they've got a plan. Now can they put it into practice?
The lead gone, now the search to find it again. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Throwing is Smith. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it 3rd and 13.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football.
No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. Lucas Van Ness, his 2nd sack of the night. Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence they're going to put more points up on the board.
Musgrave's got it out right.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Ready.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
They've been running it well all game, and why not? The big guys up front, they're just having a ball, creating monster holes for their guys to run through.
First carry now for A.J. Dillon. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Ready, set.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Lloyd. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
They just do get the play off. Love going to throw it. Flushed out right. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the 4th quarter. The Packers on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Love from the gun. Flush to his right.
He finds Watson complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Ready.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Ready.
Love now. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
Steal. Check steal. Ready.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
92 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Well executed there on 2nd down, so do you go back to the air on 3rd?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a 2nd time.
And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Here we go.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now Love. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Watson. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year.
And the Packers are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
And out now come the Seahawks.
Yeah, the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10
at their own 28-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
And that's going to be caught downfield by Fant.
And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. It's a big play there for Seattle. 49 yards.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Geno now to throw.
A throw off his back foot there. That's going to wind up incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
They'll toss this out right to Walker.
And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. Now here's Jason Myers. He gets set for the Seahawk field goal. He hit his first, this one from 38. Myers' kick is good, and that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43. The Packers offense and running back Josh Jacobs set the team.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll run right here with Jacobs. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
And his big night continues on that last run. The yardage there going to move him over 100 yards now for the ball game.
Here we go.
3rd and 4. And this crowd urging on their defense. They're up and making noise. To pass, here's Jordan Love, eluding the pressure right.
And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete.
On now is the Packers punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there.
Now the current playoff picture, and you can see they are one of those 3 wild card teams, at least for the moment, but they have not clinched that spot, Charles. And look, their message has been clear. We're keeping our foot on the gas to the very end.
And how about the theater and the drama that's involved, partner? The best part, we've got a front row seat to it all. And I think this is obviously the ultimate goal when they added a 7th seed to the playoffs back in 2020. More drama, more teams in it late in the season, and more importance on games like this.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Here now a 3rd down and 8.
Here's Smith.
And that almost intercepted. Oh, they would have loved to have their first pick of the game right there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And out will come the offense as they take over.
The Packers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays. They're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Stopped up shy of the 45 despite some pretty powerful running.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
To throw now. Here's Love. Hard throw. Incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
On now is the Packers punter as he's on to kick it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And they have had problems getting the running game in gear as we look through some of their attempts from earlier. They have just not been able to match the physicality that this defense has shown. And their lack of success on the ground is a direct reflection of that. Here's 1st and 10.
There we go, throw it.
Smith's going to throw it. Setting up the screen here. And he loses the football a second time. Unfortunately, he's able to recover himself, but the clock's still rolling here. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Here's Smith. Repeated the last play, finding Walker. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Smith. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 44-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Here we go.
Smith to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Down the sideline he goes. And into the end zone. It's a pick-6 and a Packer touchdown. Little bit of a backbreaker right there. You're down close, 1-score game, trying to push the ball down the field and score, and you throw a pick-6.
And sometimes you take a little bit of a gamble when you're making your throws, right? Sometimes you press it a little bit more than maybe you wanted to because you want that score so badly. In this case, it cost them.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So Geno and the Seahawks down by 15. 1:04 on the clock. They've won 3 in a row, but they've got work to do if they want to get a 4th in a row as they come up on first down.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
Out of the gun, Smith. He's got a man, complete. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To the air again, Smith. That's caught over the middle by Fant. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Here's first down. Smith now to throw. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
With no timeouts left, that's a dangerous proposition. Work in the middle of the field. Fortunately for them, that one fell incomplete.
Throwing now is Geno.
This one goes underneath to Walker.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for Green Bay, it's a 10th win of the year now as they move to 10-4. And they will head back home next